We continue to follow developments in Iraq, where senior U.S. officials now say the Obama administration is directly arming Kurdish fighters to take on the terror group ISIS. Kurdish fighters so far have been little match for the well-armed, brazen ISIS organization, which has managed to amass wealth and resources at lightning speed. Joining me now from New York is NBC News terrorism analyst Evan Coleman, who's been tracking ISIS movement for years. Evan, good to see you.
Good morning.
Thanks. You know, U.S. spy agencies have been seeing fighters jump from al-Qaeda to ISIS. Why are they doing this?
Well, look, I mean, it's the most powerful element in the field. People gravitate towards the force that's achieving victories. And what's happened is that ISIS has been beating al-Qaeda, not just in fighting with the Iraqi government or the Syrian government, but actually directly in armed clashes with al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda's most senior envoy, the person that Ayman al-Zawahiri, the leader of al-Qaeda, personally sent to Syria to try to organize things there, was assassinated in a suicide bombing carried out by ISIS. That's why they're dominant. That's why they're attracting al-Qaeda fighters, because they've beaten al-Qaeda.
And let's talk about ISIS. The leader, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, announced a caliphate and demanded Muslims everywhere swear loyalty. Baghdadi is a guy once detained by U.S. forces in Iraq in 2004, but was then quickly let go. And then he went to a detention camp in 2009 and told his captors as he was being released, "I'll see you in New York." What's the line on this guy?
Look, I mean, he's not a well-established figure. He's a bit of a street thug who managed to get a higher profile within this organization because of attrition. Al-Qaeda in Iraq suffered a series of very, very serious casualties between about 2006 and 2010, where most of its senior leadership were taken out in U.S. military operations. As a result, there was a power vacuum, and it let this individual kind of rise to the top. He has a religious background. He's a religious education. He has no political education. He's not considered to be a terribly thoughtful individual. And what we're hoping here is that this guy is so fanatical and he's so radical and he's such a thug that in the end he's going to turn off a lot of the people that he's hoping to lure to his movement. And already we're seeing that, not just with the killing of the Yazidis and other minorities in northern Iraq, but with crazy rules that this group has come up with. I mean, they're giving 70 lashes to anyone who calls them by the name ISIS instead of the name Islamic State. And ISIS is their old name. They're just saying, well, we're not called that anymore. If you call us that, we're going to beat you.